All right, what's up, YouTube? We're back today, not Saturday, Wednesday, with Dank 206 and BeastBorgMusic for Hotfix number 22. Came out 10:45 this morning. So the first thing they did was they fixed an issue where the after image of Wizard's Invis did not appear. That must have been off and on, because I could have sworn I had seen that.
There's been a few times I've seen it just not like actually do the invis thing. Like it does it for the when they first go into it, but then the rest they would actually just be invisible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think now that I think about it, it's about what I've seen.
I usually try to shoot my crossbow at their head before they can invis, but it's a good call.
Yeah.
Fixed an issue where the wizard's explosion would interact with unintended colliders and cause damage. I saw this happen to somebody in the Goblo caves, but other than that, I don't know. The AoE on that seems kind of random. I wonder if that had something to do with it. They absolutely killed lanterns. They're no longer recognized as weapons, which means barbarians can no longer throw them and get an Achilles strike, I'm thinking.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it doesn't work for Slayer anymore either.
Oh, well, good. I've been using even hand crossbow more often now. Just for the PvP, it's kind of nice. It surprises the hell out of people when you have a falchion in one hand and pop them with a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
They're like, what? And it slows them, so then you just, leave them. They fixed an issue where the item information tooltip was not properly displayed when quest items could be canceled. If I had anything like that happen.
I don't even really
Yeah.
know.
Fixed an issue where purchases did not register smoothly when purchasing an item multiple times. Yeah, I noticed that with bolts a couple of times. It like sounded like it purchased, but it didn't move gold or move into my inventory. This one's interesting. They fixed a bug with the Taylor quest. The quest now properly requires 10 Ghost King kills, and credit for the kills are given to all party members. So, no more Lich, I guess.
No, there's still Lynch. It's just a different quest.
Yeah,
Oh, is it? Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Lich
yeah.
is from the armorer.
That's right, that's right. Bunch of barbarian changes. Their base vigor has been reduced from 30 to 25, and their agility increased from 8 to 13. So less tanky, a little bit faster. Better interact speed too. Oh, no, that's dexterity now. Rip. Iron Will has been updated with additional magic resistances from 60 to 100. I think it used to be 100, so I'm
It
I'm
did.
actually in favor of that. But I do like the Lightning Rod Barbarian, so that's kind of why. Barbarian's robust perk health increase from 10% to 15%. Rage now increases your vigor by 15. So let's see, it's down to 25. Well, so now if you run Rage, you can get it up to 40, which is kind of insane. Blood Exchange health penalty reduced from 30% to 20%. I think these two changes, I mean the debuff to vigor, but these two changes make like more of a tank kind of archetype viable for barbarian.
Yeah, and that's the stuff Shy Guy uses. When he was running a blood exchange,
Oh, okay.
he'll be running rage.
Maybe he'll pick those up again. Big help to the rogues. Their dagger mastery perks physical damage has been increased from 10 to 20%. Thrust's armor penetration increased from 15 to 20%, and cutthroat silence time increased from 3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was needed.
Yeah, they needed a little bit of love.
Yeah, I feel like Dagger Mastery maybe got put up a little too high, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe
they're gonna run it.
20% fine. Yeah, most definitely.
And Chain Lightning spell damage has been modified from all 35s across the board to 35, 30, 25, and 20.
I never realized it hit 4 targets.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
It's
would explain
absolutely
one of the
crazy.
times we got a double chain lightning and we all died and we were trying to figure
Yeah,
out
just
we
like,
all got
what
hit.
the hell?
The answer was we all got hit.
I'd like it reversed 20, 25, 30, 35 as it builds up.
Oh, so the farthest one gets hit the hardest? Yeah, that's actually kind of
Yeah.
cool.
That way the healer gets hit the hardest. Because usually he's in the back
Ooh,
line.
that's a good point. Oh, that's hella mean. Explosions damage has been decreased by 5 as well. Glad they're kind of fine-tuning that. It was, the AoE just seems super random around that thing. Cleric's Holy Light now heals non-friendly targets, so you can actually use that to your advantage again.
Yeah, I used that today in Goblin Caves. I
Yeah.
was holy striking poor little rogue, and he's like, "Hey man, I ain't got nothing." I was like, "Oh, you know what? Here's a holy light."
I've
uh,
changed my evil
he's like,
ways.
"Thank you." Yeah,
It stabs you in the back.
nah.
That's good.
I just went and jumped into another one and watched him a little
Oh,
bit.
nice. Warlock got a big buff today. So they now start
Super
with the
big.
Falchion and Crystal Ball.
Big W.
Yeah, I think so. You just pick up a long sword, now you're good to go. Power of Sacrifice also increases your vigor now by 15. Bloodstained Blade, weapon damage has been increased by 2 from 5 to 7. Bolt of Darkness, damage increase from 15 to 20. Curse of Weakness, reduction of all attributes has been buffed from 20 to 25. Ray of Darkness, DPS is increased from 6 to 12. That's pretty intense.
Yeah. Super intense. Be
Soul
seeing that a lot more.
Collector. Yeah, I hope so, because it really wasn't getting a lot of love lately.
It still isn't. That's what I
Yeah.
used today, playing today, and they're using it against us, and it has to stack for a couple of seconds before it gets
Oh,
viable.
yeah, that makes sense. Dowsey was saying something the other day. He was like, yeah, even if they do make it a little bit better, like, he's probably not going to run it.
You got to have goddamn aimbot.
Yeah, that's true too. You got to really be on your shit with it. Like,
Unless it crits off the head.
oh, well, probably. Soul Collector's magic damage increased from 5% to 10%, per stack too. That's pretty cool. Their anti-magic perk, resistance has been improved from 15 to 25. And then they played around with a lot of the, looks like barbarian weapons for the movement speed. Plus the agility buff. That's kind of interesting. So Bardache, Battle Axe, Double Axe, Felling Axe, and Zweihander have been reduced by 5.
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
Probably still going to see a lot of Felling Axe. Battle Axe, like even with the new animation, just is not very good.
I think Toasty was playing 3-man today, and they're able. I think he was able to get max speed on his barbarian.
No shit. That's
Yeah,
awesome. And terrifying.
yeah, that's the scariest
like,
thing.
like what? And they made some changes on the maps. Goblin Cave's normal layouts have been added to the high roller versions. For the ruins, High Roller has been added. Elite and Nightmare monsters will be updated gradually. Adventure tier is now tracked separately for the ruins for High Roller. That's going to be great for gold farming.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, you got copper, you got iron.
That's true too, yeah. Yeah, I
There might
haven't
be
made
some
any of the
cobalt.
copper armor. I've got like maybe 5 ingots now.
Yeah, I just wonder if they're gonna be putting in like Nightmare Worm and Nightmare Golem.
I just hope in the
I haven't
buff
looked
worms
yet.
drops. Like I saw Toasty and Shy Guy get a literally just a gray bangle from it.
That is painful.
On High Roller?
So what?
On High Roller?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're playing High Roller runes.
That's insane. That's got to be a bug, right? Like what?
Damn. They just got smacked.
No, it's always had really bad loot.
Yeah, yeah, it's
It's always been
kind of a
bad.
shame.
Like I see better loot from a little small oak chest.
That's a good point. I wonder if they just kind of like forgot about it, or because I think they had nerfed it at one point. So I wonder when they kind of reset everything if they didn't really mess with the drop rate, because the worm was relatively new when they had done that.
It might have been when they adjusted all the drop rates for the mini bosses. Maybe they fucked it up and just never fixed it.
Well, hopefully they will soon. We'll see.
Hopefully.
The worm's pretty easy to kill too. Like
Yeah.
the golems, they're both pretty easy to be honest. The golems
Golem
probably
is
hit me more,
super easy.
but I don't think the worms ever even hit me.
Yeah,
Worms
they
hit
don't
me
really
more
got,
than the golem. But that's because I didn't know the worm at the time.
Oh,
they don't got their special loot like Troll and Centaur and stuff. Like soon
yeah,
maybe Wraith will get his own special and Worm will get his and Goblin. I mean yeah. Like the Cyclops.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like the worm pelt or like tooth or something.
Yeah.
Be cool if you can make a bag out of that or the troll pelt.
Yeah.
Like the worm pelts, like a sack or something.
Yeah, like half the gold or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a 2 square space.
Kind of funny. Also kind
Or
of
could
gnarly.
turn it into shoes.
You could turn it into shoes. Just like what are they, the old shoes? That'd be gold.
Slippery, slimy shoes.
Right?
Yeah, when you get hit, it like leaves a little acid puddle on the floor.
Oh man, that'd be so gnarly.
Gives you a digging speed. Start digging
Um,
tunnels around the map.
that would be kind of ridiculous if you could, if there was some sort of mobility like that in the game, it would be nuts.
Absolutely broken.
Wizard's gonna get teleport eventually. I'm calling it now.
Possibly. Yeah, I'd like that.
That'd be nuts. Shy Guy
Yeah,
really
could
wants his flying barbarian, but
No,
it'll
no,
probably
never
happen
gonna
too.
happen.
Wouldn't be
It will
surprised.
never happen.
With how fast they
Flying.
are now, man, they basically are flying.
Yeah.
So they messed with the adventure points a little bit. The entrance fees for each map have been adjusted, and they reduced the entrance fee costs because less than 1% of all high roller players were able to reach the middle rank of Pathfinder. That's crazy.
That's wild.
I'm
Less
close,
than
but like,
1%.
fuck.
That's probably like 0.1% can get demigod.
Oh yeah, they're
Maybe
when I
less
looked
than that.
yesterday, I think there
Like
was like
0.001.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like 6 players. Adventure points gained from adventuring and killing monsters is now split between the party. Adventure points gained from treasure upon escaping are still calculated individually.
That's good.
Yeah, that's crazy good.
So does that mean it's gonna split the total between all of us, or we're each gonna have that total?
Just the kills.
Yeah, but for like mobs too.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Just
Like, I wonder if it's going to count say for 5 points for each mob, or if that 5 is split 3 ways.
No, I think it still stacks as a regular kill, unless it's because it grips, it counts as a certain type of point, yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like Ticklick and his buddy were getting out with like way more points than I had seen in Goblin Caves previously. So, or not in Goblin Caves, in Ruins.
Yeah.
Actually, Goblin caves seem like a bit more as well, but it's probably just from the adjustments. The curve table used to calculate the amount of AP for a PvP kill has been slightly adjusted upwards, so killing an enemy player will give slightly more AP. Yeah, because it was 5. It's crazy low.
That's super dumb.
Um,
It's at like
Oh.
at least 10.
Yeah, especially after the tournament was just for killing players. Like, come on, hand it over.
Yeah. Super weak.
Alchemist and Surgeon now have additional quests. Did you guys get to look at those at all?
Yep.
I looked at the surgeon quest. First one is bandages, 15.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if he'll start selling surgical kits.
I think he will. Because there's his final quest is he needs surgical kits.
Oh. Oh, good thing I'm stacking those up.
I didn't get to unlock the Alchemist one yet. I gotta complete the Bengals quest.
Oh, okay, got you. That's interesting. The credit for quest kills is now credited to all members of a party. So I'm guessing that's player kills, skeleton kills, obviously
Yeah.
the Lich and the Ghost King. Items that can be purchased and crafted have been adjusted according to the merchant's affinity. In general, rare quality crafts unlock at 50, epic at 100, and legendary at 150.
Damn.
Well, I think
I
you
wonder
get
if they're
50 for each quest, don't you? I'll have to check it when I'm at.
Yeah, you get 50 per quest.
I wonder if they're gonna give us like a little like go give me a rare Bengal and you get 12 Francescas and they're like blue ones or something, or he gives us 12 green ones and they give us like 10 affinity.
Yeah, I would dig that, especially if they were giving items that like you could use for a different quest, like turning in the axes or.
Fuck, I don't have my voice.
Hey, Prof.
Oh, we're
We're doing
actually
the video.
recording. I'm gonna toss you for a sec. I realized I didn't actually start the video behind it. That's fine.
Mhm.
You guys can see us roguing around for a little bit.
And our Discord pictures.
And our Discord.
Hello.
So where were we? Traps and throwing weapons are now available from the woodsman in limited quantities, even with neutral affinity. So you can actually pick up your Francescas and whatnot now without having a quest first, or turn in iron ingots for that much.
Yeah, it's gonna be big for rogues.
Yeah, I've not seen a lot of throwing knives lately, so that's gonna change.
Yeah, they came back. We're all back now.
That tracks. Merchants now sell epic items at the highest affinity. Okay.
That's fair.
I'm pretty stoked on that. Being able to actually buy items for High Roller will be really nice.
Yeah, it gives benefit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we're going to keep pushing and dying like this, eventually you'll be able to just buy the gear. They removed the limited stock for crafting ingots and powders. Thank you.
I don't know why they even had that.
Yeah, because you could just swap back and then craft it. That was probably a bug. Yeah, I had it happen with iron ore. Like, I noticed it iron ore, and then the silver powder I only ever did one at a time, but the iron, I was like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I only ever did the silver powder one at a time, so I never came across that issue.
Yeah. Speaking of, they reduced the amount of silver coins required for silver ingots down to 120, and from 120 to 90 for the silver powder.
W.
Yeah, I just got an ingot today.
They also reduced the amount of ore required to create ingots, so it's now 3 ore per ingot and 2 powder, or 2 per powder.
Oh, it looks like they actually made silver powder 75 silver coins.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's awesome. Oh, they changed it again?
Yeah, it's 75, not 90.
Okay, I'll take it. They increase the amount of gold that a merchant gives you when they buy your higher grade weapons and armors. That's really nice.
Oh yeah, it's big.
Oh, is it?
Toasty got
Okay.
out. Toasty got out with like mostly higher grade items and made like 300 something gold.
No way.
Yeah,
That's really cool. Well, now at
yeah.
least
So
you can dump off your bad, like, blues and purples and actually get something.
yeah, I had a full stash of items today and made almost 1,000 gold.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
They fixed the leaderboard so it actually shows your rank and your score. Trade channels have now been streamlined with a single general weapon and armor channel.
I have mixed feelings about that change.
So they
'Cause
don't
the
have
trade chat.
like individual classes anymore?
So
No,
it's just armor, weapons, etc., and then you still have the utility and misc,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
which
my
it's a
issue with
big
it-
W.
I know it's a W, but at the same time, I feel like it's a pretty big L because the trade chat moves so fast you can barely keep up with it.
That's so. As a professional, you're going in there. You know what you want. You go in there. You get your gear.
Yeah,
You
but
go to one place.
what about the more noob players?
But think about it like this.
well, they have filters, right?
You're
Yeah, but what
jumping
if they
you're
don't
jumping
put filters?
30 you're jumping 30 different times to find one item. You miss that item by the time you got to different places. Now you don't even have to jump. You just sit there, type it in, and you could be the first one. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, because like I would have to go bard, cleric, and fighter chat to get my
Yep.
gear.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just feel like it's harder to sell things though. For the people who are like just looking for stuff, like nothing specific, like
Or
makes it a
yeah,
lot harder for them.
I could possibly see
They're, like,
that.
super fast.
Usually
Unless
I'm
it's
going
gear
there, I'm like,
specific.
I need a chest piece or I need a long sword or whatever.
Yeah, and usually the individual chats made it a little bit easier to sell because it was gear specific for
If you
that
got
character.
500 people all in the same chat now, that's
800.
no way.
Yeah.
862 people in the weapons and armor trade right now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's just zooming.
Maybe they should separate the weapons and armor.
Yeah, I think that would make it a lot better.
Yeah, that's a good call, I think. They finally have added a friend system.
It's W.
Yeah, big W.
That's rad
It needed.
to see.
I haven't added anybody yet, but big W.
Yeah, no more Singapore.
Right?
And you can actually put away and offline, so you can have
Yeah.
a status.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you want to be low key, they don't see you. You can go
I'm trying to
offline.
run goblin caves, leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. They re-added the Japanese and Chinese languages, and it said due to changes within the file system, the size of files to be downloaded has been increased.
Yeah, that's why you had to restructure. That's why it took longer to download.
Well, I mean, actually, it took less time than the last patch. I don't know why the last one took so long, because I checked my download speed, and it's the same as it ever is. So,
Yeah, that took longer for me.
oh, did it? That's weird. I wonder if it's just the time that you start it. You know, something based on their server.
Yeah,
'Cause I
it
think
could
you've got
be
good
the-
internet.
Yeah, it could be the gateway from the server.
Yeah.
Adjusted. Like it could be on the East Coast and on West Coast, so it's super congested.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, especially
Or
with
maybe
everybody trying to
Oregon.
update. I mean, did you update it like as soon as the patch released?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did the same thing on the
Yeah.
last one. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it took me like an hour to download it.
Yeah, you and Shy Guy were in quick as hell, and I'm like, guys, I want to play too.
Yeah.
I haven't even played a game yet today.
Well, we will get in after this. I'm going to get this posted to YouTube. Finish up with the developer comments. Say, hi, adventurers. Welcome to Hotfix 22. This update includes the addition of the new friend system. You will be asked to create an account name upon logging into the game. You can then share this account name to be invited to the Dark and Darker friend system. The hotfix includes several adjustments to the adventure tier system. They added HR Ruins to the world map. It's the first iteration of HR Ruins. They're going to continue to upgrade it with the Elite and Nightmare creatures. The AP entrance fees have been adjusted. So are those creatures like nerfed right now? Do they?
No.
Oh,
They are badass.
okay, all right.
I mean, maybe the wolf doesn't have the mechanics for Nightmare, but because there's nothing really new that they do, they're just stronger
Oh,
and they're scarier.
yeah. Borg said
But the wisps,
yeah,
they shoot faster. You can still dodge them. I can dodge them while reloading my arrows.
Oh,
But everything else looks pretty badass. Like red skellies everywhere, red skeleton archers. Like it's the mummies and the zombies.
Dude, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's and then not only that, but Ruins already has a loot increase.
Right.
So with HR playing Bard, you're gonna be coming out with bank.
I got those 5 luck potions too. Remind me if we hit ruins tonight.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I think Toasty got like 400 gold from Ruins or something like that.
That's awesome. I love that. They updated the AP, or how the AP is calculated for parties. AP earned for adventuring and killing monsters in the dungeons is evenly distributed amongst the party members. The treasure portion of the AP score is still calculated individually. AP earned for PvP kills has been slightly increased, and they've added the missing Goblin Cave layouts to the HR rotation. It includes balance updates, including improvements to the Barbarian and Warlock classes. I like how they didn't mention the Rogue there. Also added a few more quest lines, including quests for the Alchemist and Surgeon. And they fixed the localization system and reinstated Chinese and Japanese language options. Next week, they will be focusing on expanding the map pool to allow solos, duos, and full parties to play across all the map types.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Oh, what did they say? Next week?
Next week. Yeah.
Let's go. I'm super hyped for that. Trio
Awesome.
Goblin Caves?
Right?
Trio Ruins? I'm all for
What
that.
if they drop quads?
Oh, they're not gonna drop quads. No way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Please.
I don't think they will, to be honest, but if they did, I'd be pretty stoked. Maybe for a
Ranger,
new
cleric, barbarian,
map. Ranger,
wizard,
Ranger.
And another ranger. If you found him in the dungeon.
and the rest of the squad.
Right.
And now there's 16 rangers in the lobby.
That's what.
Oh, God.
No, that's what Ruins is right now. All rangers.
Oh, I
Nightmare.
bet. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a lot of rangers.
Be
and
warned.
rogues.
Well, it's a good thing
Yeah.
I leveled up my Ranger since the patch.
I've only played cleric.
Yeah, it's going to be nice for the mining, but otherwise, I think we'll wrap it up there.
That guy just died right
Yeah,
there.
dude, I was looking at that like, ooh. This guy came over and took one of the portals next to where I was. Rogue beef. Good for him. Check us out on Twitter, Twitch, Insta, Face, YouTube. You're probably watching this on YouTube.
Yes, that way.
Yep. Much love, y'all.
Much love.